This is Encounters with Life. I'm Sean Abigail, your host. Well, Donald Trump has made a very bold statement. He said that Egypt and Jordan are going to take Palestinians from Gaza. Whether it's 100,000 or hundreds of thousands, we don't know. And what he said was, they're going to do it. They will do it. They're going to do it. We do a lot for them, and they are going to do it. Donald Trump is very transactional. We're giving you a certain amount of money. You have to do what we tell you to do, and that's the way it is with him. However, there are at least 4 reasons why this is simply not going to happen. The first reason is that Jordan and Egypt will not receive the Palestinians. If you know anything about history, I don't think history is a strong point of his. I don't think he knows a lot about the Middle East. But if he did, he would know that in 1970, the Palestinians tried to overthrow King Hussein of Jordan. And in response, the king sent his army, the Arab Legion, into the Palestinian refugee camps and killed a lot of people. And there is no love lost between the Palestinians and the Jordanians. The Jordanians, the new king, King Abdullah, there's no way that he wants to have 100,000 additional Palestinian refugees entering Jordan. Also, Egypt, quite frankly, their economy is in very, very difficult situation right now. There's no way that they want 100,000 or hundreds of thousands of refugees entering Egypt. Also keep in mind that there is a peace treaty between Egypt and Israel, and that peace treaty is sometimes a little tenuous. And I'm not sure that Egypt wants to rock the boat by bringing in a bunch of Palestinians. Okay, that's the first reason. The second reason why it's simply not going to happen is the Palestinians are not going to go because they realize they might never get a chance to return. So it's pretty reasonable, actually, on a reasonable assumption on their part to say, all right, if we go into Egypt, will we ever be able to return to Gaza? And I would be suspicious too. So I don't think the Palestinians are going to go. The third reason is that leaving would deprive Hamas of considerable revenue. Hamas gets most of their revenue from shaking down aid organizations or shaking down their own people. So they take all the supplies coming in, they take control of it, and then they sell it at a profit to the Palestinian people. They take that money and then they use it to run their whole organization. So all of their militants and so on, they're all paid through shaking down their own people. And this, for a bunch of Palestinians to leave and go to Egypt and Jordan, would deprive Hamas of a huge amount of revenue. So there's no way Hamas is going to agree to it. Fourth reason why this simply is not going to happen. The Palestinians are not going to go to Egypt. They're not going to go to Jordan. And that is that the Palestinians themselves are completely devoted to the idea of resistance. It is to such an extent that they won't even say the name Israel. It's always the Zionist entity. Okay, I understand there's a lot of bad blood there, but the Palestinian people are raised right from day one to believe in resistance against the occupier. And the occupier meaning anyone who is living in any of the territory that's currently referred to as Israel. There's no way that they are going to say, okay, we'll give up on the idea of resistance and we'll go somewhere else. It is the one thing that they are absolutely devoted to, the resistance. And so they're not going to go to Egypt and to Jordan. So not sure what Donald Trump is trying to accomplish here. I just suspect that this one is not going to work. Anyway, I'd love to hear your thoughts. I love reading the comments, and I appreciate every person who subscribes to my videos. Thank you. Sean Abigail, Encounters with Life.